You ever talk to Chloe?
No, I hear she's off the radar like me. The two wandering weirdos.
Look, Steph, what you're feeling...
I'm fine. Come on, let's keep playing. I believe Elamon was about to enter the mayor's hidden bunker.
Sounds right.
Steph's grown up since 2010. Mikey also. They're not gonna talk about Arcadia Bay, how they heard the news on it being destroyed.
Fuck! Water seeping in.
Roll for perception.
This storm is biblical. Why hasn't Drew called back yet? Anything from your mom?
She'll be fine. My house is safe. You know what isn't, though? Your position. You're surrounded by enchanted skeletons, and your HP is fucked. Now roll. Fuck. I'm sorry. This was a bad idea.
It's cool. We can stop.
Yeah. No. I don't know. How do you deal with the thoughts that won't go away?
What do you mean?
You know, about Drew at the end.
Oh, like picturing my brother being crushed to death by cinder blocks. Wondering if it hurt, if he had any last thoughts. I guess I just accept him now. It's like a song that gets stuck in your head. It's there whether you like it or not, so might as well sing along.
I've watched my mom die 1,000 times in my mind, running into the basement, grabbing her rosary beads, screaming in fear. It's always a little different each time.
The differences are the fucking worst. But maybe talking about it helps.
Yeah. Maybe.
So did Drew die in Arcadia
You know we
Bay
don't have to
storm?
keep playing.
Let's try.
Okay, so I'm guessing that Drew died in Arcadia Bay storm since 2013? Because...
Got a feeling there's some bad rolls coming.
Let's see what horrible surprises are in store for you in the next room.
Bring it on.
And that's -5 HP.
Oh, come on. How is your GMing even more devious from Seattle?
Must be the rain.
Hey, listen. You know next week is well, it's the thing.
1 year.
I was thinking, why don't you come? It'll be, well, you know, it'll be fucking horrible, but maybe a little less horrible if we're both there.
Yeah. That sounds good. Why are you doing this?
I said we could stop.
No, I mean, why are you doing this? I ghosted you. Again. When I ghost people, they go away. That's how it works. But you didn't. Why?
Why do you think?
Because I'm such a car wreck of a person, you can't look away even if you want to.
Is that really what you think? Fuck. Steph, I've taken a lot of shit from you over the years, but this... I need you. That's why I keep coming back.
In high school, I didn't know who I was without being Steph's best friend. And now when we hang out, it feels like I'm bringing that part of myself back from the dead. I need you because I'm not strong enough to be my real self without you in my life.
That's it. It's pretty fucking dumb of me, huh?
Mikey, I'm so sorry.
I know you are.
It's not just you. If it makes you feel any better. I do this shit to everyone.
It doesn't. But continue.
Ever since Arcadia Bay, it's like the moment I start to care about someone or someplace, that's it. It's a matter of time before I find something wrong. And I'm out.
Maybe that's okay. Maybe being a wandering weirdo is your destiny. Like Elamon, adventure will always find you.
I never thought of it that way.
So she heard.
Hey, that's why I'm here.
So Steph...
I don't deserve you as a best friend. But I promise I'll do better. 'Cause the truth is, I need you too. Now will you quit stalling and take your damn turn? Just because Elamon's totally screwed doesn't mean you get to distract me all night.
He is? I think you're forgetting about the protection amulet I got off that Cyclops last session.
I don't forget anything, and don't think I don't have any Halloween surprises planned for you.
Ooh, spooky.
Okay, so those two heard about what happened to Arcadia Bay ever since the tornado hit in 2013. I mean, there was a Life is Strange comics, which featured Max and Chloe in Seattle a year later. That sort of stuff. Yeah, that. I mean, it kind of... I mean, it does suck that Drew died. Drew, Mikey's brother from before the storm, somehow died. I wonder what happens if you choose to save Arcadia Bay.
We've had no calls in the past hour, which means you're all either partying or sleeping. Both of which I respect. I gotta say though, if you haven't tried spending New Year's Eve locked in a small room talking to yourself, I highly recommend it. Honestly. I might do this every year. Hey there, you're live on KRCT and I'm not alone in the universe. Who's this?
Hey, it's Gabe.
It's everyone's favorite bartender. So, what are your resolutions and how many have you already broken?
Yeah, I was actually hoping to get your take on one of them.
Great. Let me throw in a song and then call you.
No, I meant... I called the show so I could talk to the psychic.
Oh. All right. What's on your mind?
There's someone in my family who might be totally alone right now. I've been thinking of reaching out to her. The thing is, it's been 7 years, and all that time I never got in touch.
Maybe you weren't ready yet. Maybe if you had, it wouldn't have helped either of you.
No, look, the truth is, I'm terrified of talking to her. I don't know what she's been through. I don't even know if she's okay. I'm freaking out that she hates me, and honestly, I bet I could handle that if I knew it was coming. So, I'm calling you to ask, what's gonna happen if I contact her? What's she gonna say?
You know I'm not actually psychic, right?
Shh, shh, don't ruin it.
Okay. Give me a second.
Is he referring to Alex? Because he hasn't seen her in 7 years. Oh, nuts.
You might not like what I'm seeing.
Really?
What would be tough for Gabe, but in a good way. You call her up, and it goes even better than you could have imagined. Both of you are a lot more mature now. It's so much easier to communicate, to be honest, and get along. And you can't believe what a cool person she is.
Why is this bad?
Because even while you're laughing and chatting, you feel heavier. You feel the weight of someone depending on you. So you rise to the challenge and learn to be responsible. You answer all her emails, reply to all her texts. You start using a calendar so you never forget a weekly phone call. Charlotte thinks it's hot. But honestly, it sucks. You miss your total free time, and it scares the crap out of you how much you care about her. But it also feels right. And there's no question that you want to be there for her for the rest of your life.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling.
How's the station? You lonely over there?
Honestly, no. Things are pretty great.
Okay. Then I'll see you.
Read ads, play songs, take calls.
That's as good a sign as any. Time to say goodbye to this app.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving's over. Christmas is done, I guess.
We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor.
Charlie Brown.
So he's like killing his own people? What the hell?
Yeah, like I said, I never went to Colorado. I never did. I would love to go to Colorado.
Managed to do 3 late-night practice sessions this week. It's actually, hope I've done the old place proud. Damn. We had a good time together that day. Valkyrie only uses this when I'm not looking, which doesn't hurt my feelings. I did a bunch of work on my song. My little idea has grown up into a whole ass song. Maybe I should share it with someone? Gotta add the latest game. Definitely a worthy match to close out the year.
I'm skipping.
Closing out the year the same way I started it. People here wear t-shirts in the winter and brag about not being cold. But those of us who've survived Seattle's death drizzle know better than to tempt the gods.
Okay, so I wonder what's gonna happen if you chose to save Arcadia Bay. If they're gonna talk about Chloe who died. I don't know. Well, I don't think they're gonna talk about her because they don't know if Chloe died or not. Sacrifice Chloe.
It is New Year's Eve, Kind Haven listeners, and that...
Okay, so it's December 31st, the end of 2018. I remember back in December 31st of 2018, I was downstairs on the couch with my family. My mom, my dad, and my sister. We were just counting down New Year's Eve of the ball drop that time. When the ball dropped and 2019 began, my sister stood up and started hugging me, and my parents too. Really, she was happy.
And that means partying, smooching at midnight, and resolutions. Call in with your New Year's resolution, and Haven's best and only radio psychic will tell you how it goes. My inner Tyler Durden hates this part of the job, but my inner Billy Mays loves it. Are you sorry to see the winter season go? Not sure how you're gonna survive the long holidayless stretch until Valentine's Day? Not to worry, Spamps Grocery has you covered. Keep the winter cheer alive with sales on your favorite holiday foods. Treat yourself to a discounted novelty-sized candy cane, but this time without the excuse. And as we ready those New Year's resolutions, Spamps is your one-stop shop for healthy foods that you know you should be eating, but don't because they taste like cardboard. Happy New Year from Spamps. Hey, we've got a returning sponsor today, Grimley's Auto Repair, serving Haven Springs. Since 2005, when some of y'all were writing Fall Out Boy lyrics in your aim away message. You know who you are. Grimley's is opened on every major winter holiday, so if you get your mirror blasted off by a runaway New Year's firework tonight, they are wide awake and ready to help. Again, that's Grimley's Auto Repair, your best and greasiest neighbors. KRCT is brought to you by the Black Lantern, where at this very moment, there's a New Year's rager brewing. You still have time to win one of the raffle prizes donated by local artisans. Also, Tap Out Night is the last Thursday of every month. The Lantern offers drink specials so you can try all the new arrivals without breaking the bank. Happy New Year from the Black Lantern, the beer-scented heart of Haven Springs. These are the real MVPs tonight. What could fit under the front door? Maybe all right, Gabe. What? Happy New Year. You're on with Steph.
Oh, wow. Hi. I have a major problem I'd love your help with.
My college minor was in major problems. Let's hear it.
Okay, it's about a Christmas present I got this year from my grandma.
Grandma gifts rule. They pull out all the stops.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm calling. My grandma bought me a $4,000 video camera with the lighting rig.
Whoa.
I know. I don't want her paying for that. She's a retired grocer. But it's not just about the expense. For a while, I wanted to be a movie director, and Grandma super latched onto it. DVDs, filmmaking books, online courses. Now this.
I'm guessing you're not as into filmmaking anymore?
Honestly, the more I've learned about the industry, the more I question if it's really something for me. So what do I do? Return the camera and just roll over her feelings with the truck?
I will consult the cosmos. And 12 doesn't tell me much. What does one do with an overexpensive gift? Cosmos consulted.
I'm braced for it.
You keep the camera, even though it hurts your insides thinking about how much Grandma paid. And since the gear's taking up half your bedroom anyway, you start putting it to good use. You start a video blog and kick it off by interviewing the person who made it all possible.
Grandma would actually love that.
She tells you all about her childhood, which is already interesting enough. But it's her sweet demeanor, yet shockingly salty language that makes it go viral. Soon, you forget all about the pressure you put on yourself to be a filmmaker, and you just have fun making stuff. And you start to think, maybe Grandma knew exactly what she was doing when she bought it for you.
Duh, of course. Right. I've just gotta use it. Thanks for helping me see that.
It's what I do. A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends are dorks. A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends are dorks. If someone told me when I started this random-ass job that we'd get popular enough to sell merch, I would have punched them in the foot. Managed to do 3 late-night practice sessions this week. It's actually kind of nice, playing in an empty store. They said, don't look far. So close to the front door, I guess?
never resented snow until it became my job. So he's like killing his own people? What the hell? How does Ducky make all of this stuff while also spending every waking? We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor. Getting pretty mushy, even for Gabe. The death metal holiday album I put out isn't getting much play, and I have no idea why. I met Gabe when I was still with my band. He invited us to play here. Man, last show of 2018. I know I say this every New Year's, but this was a fucking crazy year. Did you know that 80% of New Year's resolutions fail? Like my resolution to stop making up bogus statistics? Gotta keep looking. Where's that next clue? How does Ducky make all of this stuff while also spending every waking minute of his life at the bar? Was this worth $19.99? Yes. Charlotte and I were not built for that meditation class. Felt like termites were chewing up my fucking legs. I met my sweet, precious children.
No one. The folks who buy rap albums on vinyl are a rare and special group. I aspire to that level of coolness. I never really found religious music inspirational. And then I saw how much money these bands make. The death metal holiday album I put out isn't getting much play. And I have no idea. Getting pretty mushy. Even for Gabe. So he's like killing his own people? What the hell? Getting pretty mushy, even for Gabe. The executioner priest begins chanting. Blood to oil, breath to steam. Blood to oil, breath to steam.
Elamon readies the bow, but doesn't fire just yet.
We submit this offering to you, Almighty Owl Lord Quicksby.
Fire!
Critical hit. The bolt pierces the priest's neck and impales him against the altar.
Yeah! Wait, Owl Lord?
Whoops. Haven't served Valkyrie her New Year's Eve treat yet. Only the best smoked salmon for my little terror. Well, KRCT's officially got a new logo by yours truly. Turns out every record I had on hold for myself was the perfect holiday gift for one of my friends. Damn, Mikey. When did you turn into such a grown-up?
That was from before the storm. Steph and Mikey. Steph thought you might like a reminder of how far we've come. M. From what you used to be and before the storm till 2018 to 2019. But we never saw Mikey in the main story of True Colors. We see him in Wavelengths.
Getting pretty mushy, even for Gabe. Typical Ryan, making triple sure I get it. Hey, you're on with Steph.
Hello, Stephanie.
Is this Ducky?
Indeed it is. I'm calling with an inquiry about the future.
I'm seriously flattered.
I'm inquiring about my gentleman's mortality wager.
Sorry, you're what?
Many years ago, my friends and I buried a chest of some value deep in the Nevada desert. We agreed that the last of us to remain alive would win the right to dig up that chest and claim its contents. It's a common arrangement, although it's admittedly fallen out of favor and legality. You may know it as a tontine.
How old are these friends of yours?
Considerably older than me.
And how old is that?
You rascal, Stephanie!
I'll consult the fates and be right back. So glad this is up to the D20 and not me. "17. Go Ducky. So, Ducky's tontine. Ducky, I'm back.
Prognosticate away.
It is the best of news, and it is the worst of news. You win your tontine this year.
The best and worst of news indeed.
It's a sad day when your last friend dies. But then, you think about what you could do with the loot. You use it for a tropical getaway. A brief respite from this cold mountain town.
Warm weather is easier on my joints.
You have a great time water skiing, windsurfing, and absolutely demolishing a drunk limbo contest. Maybe you realize that death packs are really all about celebrating life. The more you live it up, the more you honor their memories.
Thank you, Stephanie. This has been most amusing.
You got it. Happy New Year, Ducky. Oh yeah, KRCT has gone probe. Not that many listeners. Well, it hardly needed to be said, so she hardly said it. It's an honor to be chosen as Olivia's elder gay.
Okay, things to do. Note to self is complete.
Gotta keep looking. Where's that next clue? Typical Ryan, making triple sure I get it. Gotta keep the new hires in check. If we ever get new hires. A peaceful herd of Splatosaurus. Wah wah.
Life is strange. True colors.
Gotta keep looking.
Not episodic.
Where's that next clue? What the hell is Ducky up to? Huh, sure.
In a record bin.
All this talk of New Year's resolutions has made me realize I actually don't have one yet. We'll work on that together, Kind Haven listeners. Gotta keep looking. Where's that next clue? Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to put another t-shirt order in. Guess I finally clicked with the customer base. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing this. Turns out every record I had on hold for myself was the perfect holiday gift for one of my friends. If it turns out I sold more Bird Call CDs than punk records this year, I'm gonna give Ryan a wedgie. Damn, Mikey. When did you turn into... Sorry, Riley, but that horse had to go. Dang it, Ryan. I tried to help you, bro. My best thrift shop find. Ugly as sin, comfy as hell, and probably guess I could hang out here and ask myself if I'm going to the office party tonight. Huh, sure. My sweet, precious children. The folks who buy rap albums on vinyl are... What? Good effort, Ethan. Good effort, Ethan.
Switchboard.
Ethan's definitely referring to some serious audio equipment. Where would that be? If it turns out I sold more Bird Call CDs than punk records this year, I'm gonna give Ryan a wedgie. Okay, that clue's in here somewhere.
Aha!
See, Valkyrie? We're best friends. It says so right here. See, Valkyrie? We're best friends. It says so right here. Gotta keep looking. Where's that next clue?
This scavenger hunt. How long is it gonna take for me to find all the clues?
I guess I should look for anything in the store. Damn, Mikey. Sorry, Riley, but that horse had to go. Holy shit. This is rad. You wonderful bunch of absolute geeks. Alright, think it's about time to crack open that champagne. Okay, Jed. What have you hooked me up with? Close enough. Happy New Year, Valkyrie! Wherever you are.
Happy New Year. It's not even 12 a.m. for you. Okay, I saw Ryan. Wiping fake news. There's a cat. I think I know where this is going. I'm sure. Steph is using a sword.
Shout out to anyone who sung along with that bridge. You're awesome. New releases in just a minute, but first, let's hear from you. Hey there, you're live on KRCT. How's it going?
Hey, Steph. I heard you don't do fortunes anymore. Could you make an exception?
Sorry, those days are over.
But why? Did something happen?
Not really. Just started thinking life's more interesting if you don't try to predict everything first.
It's such a tiny question. All I want to know is which friend should I...
The taller one. Thanks for calling. Question from Rochelle in Colorado Springs. How's Valkyrie doing? Val's doing great. She's completely moved in. She loves to sleep on my lap. She's scratching all the customers. I'm in heaven. All right, here's a new release from The Wednesday. Let me know what you think.
That animation. Is it what I think it is? Yes! It's her! It's Alex! Alex Chen! This is how it all started. Oh my god, this is how it all began, leading up to Life is Strange True Colors. I'm so happy those two met. If you haven't watched my Let's Play on, like, Life is Strange True Colors, which I did last month, go back and watch those, if you don't mind. Because this DLC does lead up to the main events to where Alex first came to Haven Springs. For the first time ever, after not seeing Gabe in 8 years. Good Lord. Alright, that's it for Life is Strange True Colors Wavelengths DLC. I really enjoyed this DLC so much. I have, actually. I hope you all did, because the ending was so fitting. It was so awesome. Really. If you're new to the channel, subscribe today. Leave a like, comment below.